Hello, listeners. I'm so happy to meet you again today in this wonderful episode. I want us to talk briefly on the qualities to be a good employee. Some of the things that you're supposed to do at workplace, some of things that you're supposed to do at the business, some of things that you are supposed to do in a group, leading a group, so that you can emerge to be the best sustained employee of the year they are looking for. You have to be very careful on these points. Before I go for that, please, I want to thank all those subscribers, please, those who are supporting me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you. If it were not for you, I would not have made it to this level. But please keep on sharing, keep on liking, commenting, people asking questions. I really appreciate that. And please subscribe my YouTube channel. It's called Dandedo Mark. Just subscribe, comment. Facebook page is called Common Sense Isn't Common. Please make sure you follow me there and make your suggestions there. Now, very fast, what are some of the things that we're supposed to do to be the best employer? Number one, pursue something. Once you are employed somewhere, don't just sit and wait. Make sure that you have a target. If it was upgrading yourself in education, is learning, please make sure you arrange for these evening classes, you arrange for online classes so that you upgrade yourself. Pursue something so that in the next 3 years to come, you don't remain the same way you passed interview and come in. Employers are so happy and encouraged by such a stuff. Number two, please work with people who are at least upper than you, people who have existed in that company and they have emerging as the best performance. Because if you want to upgrade yourself, you cannot just play at the same level. Meaning, you cannot have colleagues around you who are at the same level with you. The new people like you know, have people who have experience, people who have learned and ready to upgrade, so that you also up your socks and up your standard. People who can push you, people who can make you feel naked, people who can always tell you to upgrade your system, people who can tell you that this is wrong, correct this, people who are ready to tell you that this is wrong, do the right thing, people who can wake you up in the morning, let's go to work. Make sure you work with the people who are above you. Check your dress code, check your communication skill, check your language, the vulgar language. When you are at work, you want to be the best employee. Please make sure your dress code matches the dress code of that company. Every company, mostly they talk about the dress code, even if it is civilian kind of, if it's a company without uniform, but make sure it's something reasonable, respectable, to maintain your dignity. Employers really depend on people with dignity, because apart from the performance, we are looking at the customer service level and who are your customer, let alone people who come to buy things from the company. Your colleagues are your customers also, your managers are your customers also. So if you don't serve them well, if they don't consume the positivity from you, by the end of the day, they will take you as a person who is poor in customer service. So how you dress, how you communicate, the haircut, the hairstyle for the ladies, all those makeups you have, make sure it is something that maintains your dignity, and you will become the best employer who cannot be rejected or who cannot be resisted in some situations. Then check how you walk, how you talk, places you visit. Even if you are the employee, there are some companies, for example, the religious company, religious organization, there are some areas that even if you are seen, they look at you as the whole company. They will see you, then they say, look at this person who works in this organization is found here. You are marketing organization wherever you are, the places you visit, the places you hang out, the places you go for vacations, whatever you do outside there, remember you are carrying a company. So every company will be so much interested in a staff that is marketing their company positively. So make sure you talk on your work, check on your friends, check on the places you visit to maintain that dignity. Visit people around, discuss about your company, discuss about your expectation in the company, market your company, even if you are not hired to do that. When these things goes viral and reaches your manager, they feel proud because there's somebody who is talking about their company and somebody who is seeing positivity in their company. You become the internal or external manager or marketer of the company. All employers need something like that. Of course, for example, even me, If maybe I'm married, I need children who will be talking about my dad, my family. I need a wife who will be marketing. You feel proud. You feel somebody who is accepted. You feel somebody who is up to standard. And in fact, I will upgrade my standard so that by the end of the day, I also feel welcomed and incorporated in the society. So make sure you become the marketing agent and the change agent for the sake of your company, because remember, this is where you get your income from. So it means that everything that you get in, everything that you speak out, everything that you live in depends on this company. So a good employer is a good employee is that person who defends, who works, who struggles, who sweats for the company, so that company can become sustainable to employ him, his generation, and even other people. So check on that. Then also, be more prayerful. Some of us, we really pray, we really cry, we really talk about good things, expectations, God blessings, but the moment we are blessed and get that work, we forget to go back to the gates. We call it go back to the gates. If you read the Bible, all of these people who are being blessed, look at the David one, you are told that you are going to be a king, yet David still went back to the taking care of the animals, meaning that don't ever forget where you come from. Don't ever forget the tears that poured down for the Lord. God will never forget about your tears. God will never forget about your sweat. God will never forget about your blood that you are shedding for you to get something. But the moment you get it, please always remember to be prayerful and thanking God for the sustainability for that one. Otherwise, sometimes you get job within 1 month, the job is gone. Within 5 months, the job is gone. But some people are working 30 years, 40 years at the same place, just growing from position to position. All these things are hinged in one thing called prayer. And prayer should be genuine prayer. What we mean by genuine prayer is ask God for things that are possible at the moment, at the possible age and position you are in. Don't ask God for a mansion, yet you have not even built a small hut to take care of. Don't ask God for Mercedes Benz, yet you don't even have a room to sleep in. Now, this is what we call genuine prayer. Have prayer item. Pray for your managers, pray for your directors, pray for your supervisors. Please don't hate them. Pray for your team leaders, pray for your colleagues, pray for your company, pray for your customers for that company, because all these things are intertwined together, making the company to prosper. So if you forget to pray for them, maybe something might happen that affect the company. When the company is affected, the directors are affected. When the directors are affected, I'm telling you, the whole lot will go. And if people are to go, they will start with you, Mark you. So the best thing is be prayerful, be commandful with God. Ask God each and every morning you wake up to sustain your company, to give your directors wisdom in terms of guidance, to give your colleagues wisdom in terms of relationship and performance, and also to give you new ideas to introduce into your company so that you become a change agent in that company. I'm telling you, you will get favor, you will get mercy, and you will always get acceptance in that company, starting from the main top management leader. Start thinking and planning towards doing more of humanity work. I'm telling you, everything around this world is all about humanity, because by the end of the day, God will ask you, I was naked, you never gave me clothes. Then you will ask God, where were you naked? I didn't show you. No, nakedness here can be in terms of education, nakedness can be in terms of food, nakedness can be in terms of lack of intelligence, nakedness can be in terms of vulgar languages and all that. So whichever thing you do, make sure you are closing the nakedness of your company, the nakedness of you and people around you. God will ask me, I was hungry, you never fed me. It can be terms of physical food, it can be in terms of thirsty of water, it can be in terms of help, giving hand of help. Please make sure you do all these things. So anything you do, make sure you are towards the humanity. That small salary you are getting, make sure you help other people. Your siblings that cannot afford anything, help them. Your parents, help them. The colleagues, help them. People who are stuck in hospital, if you can, please help them. Go to children's home during vacation, please visit them. When your employer hears about this, they start looking at you from a different perspective. Those people who are coming to the company for the first time, even if the company has some ups and downs, please don't ever give them or chit chat in terms of negativity, you will demoralize them. Even somebody who was officially and professionally coming to perform won't perform because of the first information about the company you feed into these new recruits. Always be a change agent. When this one reaches the CEO, he reaches the owner of the company, I'm telling you, favor will come to you, and just like your parents, you will become the best sibling for them. Then lastly, make sure that you always think positive while being realistic. This is the same as being a prayerful. Be genuine prayer. Now, think positively, but all your positive thinking or positive imagination must be realistic, meaning that it must be, for example, if it's a target that you are thinking of, this target must be time bound. This target there must be a size for it. Then this target must be manageable. It is something that can be reached. We talk about what is called the SMART. Make sure you have the size, you have the manageable, then we have the achievable, and then it must be realistic and it must be time bound. So whenever you are thinking, think also in a smart way. Smart, I'm telling you, your target, your positive thinking must be a size. There must be a size of it. Don't think of millions within 1 month. That size is really questionable. Then manageable, is it something that you can manage? Is it something that can be monitored? Is it something that can be followed well and achieved? Is there a process, a system towards your imagination? Then achievable, can you get it? You as a person, you cannot, for example, have a target of becoming a woman after 5 years, yet you are a man. Is it really even realistic? No. So it must be something that can be managed, can be achieved, and then realistic. Let it be something normal, not abnormal, okay? And then time bound. For after how long are you planning to achieve this? If you are such a person, I'm telling you, you'll become the best employee for that company, and you will come back here and tell us, yes, Tutor Mark, I made it because of this simple video. That is it for today, and thank you for joining me again. Please visit my YouTube channel, please, and Mark. That is my YouTube channel. I have a lot of videos there, a lot of contents. I talk about employment factors and also part of children, because I am an author. Currently, I'm working on a book called A Complex Child. Very soon coming out, and please make sure you grab your copy in advance. I am called Mark. Thank you for watching, and may God bless you. Till next time. Bye.